What's up, Loc Nation? Welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl Kenyatta here, and today I have another banger for you guys. If you're learning a lot, drop some love on my Cash App at $EarthLocs. This helps me a lot. It also helps to support the channel. So the first thing we're going to do to get started with this style is to create a part. Straight up, okay? We're going to start behind the ear and we're going to go straight up. Okay? So part your hair or your client straight up. Now that we've created our part right down the middle, we have two sections. We have the front section and the back section. We are going to take this front section here and we're going to put it in a ponytail out of the way. Have this out of the way, we're going to go ahead and work with the back section. As you can see, we have our back section here already separated. We're going to start here and we're going to create an infinity braid, and that's basically a braid with a figure eight. Okay, so we're going to start with these two here. All right, we're going to do a cross just like so. Because this one crosses over, you zoom in a little bit for you guys. Okay. Because this one crosses over, we're going to take the lock here. We're going to go over and under. Okay, come back around, figure eight, over and under. So we've done about one stitch. All right, at this point we're going to pick up a new lock here, add it into this section here. We're going to continue over, under, over. Okay, then we're going to pick up a lock here, take that stitch lock, under, figure eight. Okay, now what I want to mention as we continue to do this infinity braid, we're going to be pulling locks from the outer perimeter of this section. Okay, the outer perimeter. All of the locks that you see here are not going to be stitch locks. All right, this is our stitch lock here, the lock that we're doing the figure eight with. Some of the locks that are just hanging are just going to fall into one of two sections. All right, and our stitch lock will do the figure eight. We're going to continue. We just picked up two locks. We're going under. All right, we're going to continue, figure eight, over. Okay, under. See this lock here? We're going to bring it in, continue our figure eight, over, all right, under. And when we reach the point in the braid where we can pick up locks, that's what we are going to do. So here we have two locks here under. We're going to pick them up just like so. I'm going to continue, figure eight, under. Okay, we have two locks here that are right on the level where I want to bring them in. So I'm going to grab these and they will be added to this section here. All right, we're going to continue our figure eight. Okay, just like so, over and under. Here we're going to add these two locks in. Over, all right, and under. And our stitch lock is still pretty long, so we're not switching out our stitch lock until it's ran out of length. Okay, so we're going to continue our figure eight till we reach the level in the braid where we want to add some locks. Okay, figure eight. We're at the level where we're going to be adding some locks. Okay, we're going to pick up these two locks in the back and we're going to continue our figure eight. We're going to do a stitch just like so. Now we're going to add the locks that are on this level. We're going to bring those two locks over. We're just going to add them to this section here, slightly behind the hair, figure eight. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on this side. grabbing the locks that are on this level. If you don't have square parting, that's fine. You just want to add the locks that are parallel to the stitch so that the locks go into the braid, not downward, but into the braid, just like so. We're going to take those 2 locks and add them to this section here, and we're going to continue our figure 8. Okay, as you can see, the stitch lock has gotten shorter, so I'm going to go ahead and switch this stitch lock out. I'm just going to grab a lock from the back, fold that one down, let it overlap, and continue to do the figure 8. Okay, continuing figure 8. And this doesn't have to be tight. And as we move down, we're going to pick up 2 locks in the back here. All right, I'm just going to loop that one in because I'm doing the figure 8. Just like so. And now that we've reached this level, we're going to grab these locks here, bring it into the braid, just like so, figure 8. I'm going to do the same thing here. Now, if you have shorter locks or medium length locks, please feel free to switch out your stitch lock as many times as you need to. We're going to continue figure 8. Okay, just like so. Now, as you guys can see, the locks on this particular mannequin head are very long, okay? So if you're doing this on longer hair, definitely follow me just the way that I'm doing it here. However, if you're working on medium length locks, and I'm picking up 2 locks here, I'm going to continue my figure 8. I'm going to loop that one in the back. Figure 8. If you're working with medium length locks, as you can see, I'm about to switch out this lock for a new one. Feel free to switch your stitch lock at any time that you need to. Okay, I'm going to be switching the stitch lock probably a little bit less than a person would if they had medium length locks. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I take a lock from the back, lay down a short lock, and continue with the longer lock. All right, I'm going to take these locks on this level here, and I'm going to add them into the braid and continue my figure 8, just like so. Doesn't have to be tight. Continuing my figure 8. I'm going to take the locks on this level, add them into this section, and I'm going to continue my figure 8 as I loop them in. Okay? Just like so. Continuing my figure 8. Until my locks get shorter. As you can see, the stitch lock is getting a little shorter. I can do one more stitch, but I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and switch it now. I'm going to grab a lock from the back, lay that one down, overlap it, and continue. Figure 8. So I've reached a level where I want to add in more locks, so I grab the 2 in the back, overlapping it in. Okay, figure 8. Just like so. Going to loop the locks on this level here and behind the braid. I'm going to continue my figure 8. The locks on this side, I am going to loop them in, bringing them over and just behind this section here, and we're going to continue our figure 8, looping those locks in. Okay, so we're going to continue. As you can see, the lock is getting a little bit shorter. I can do another stitch. See, it's gotten shorter, so I'm going to grab a lock from the back here. I'm going to lay this one down. I'm going to overlap it and continue with the longer lock. Figure 8. Just like so. I'm going to grab these locks here at the back, bring them into the braid. I'm going to continue my figure 8. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Figure 8. As you can see, we have no more locks to add in, and at this point we're just going to continue to do the figure 8 down a couple of inches until rubber band, and I am going to secure it right here on one side. There we have it. We have secured that infinity braid. Okay, and we have some locks here at the end. All right, but the next step, we're going to go ahead and work with the front portion. Back at the front of the head, what we're going to do with the portion of locks that we separated is bring it up into a ponytail right at the top of the head. Portion of the locks in a ponytail at the top of the head, we're going to go ahead and do some very simple and cute lock petals. Okay, if you don't know how to do lock petals, check out my video right here at the top of the screen. I'll leave it right here in the cards, how to do lock petals. Okay, I go into depth, very detailed on how to do lock petals, and yeah, so we're going to get into these lock petals.
Never really spun like this, creeping through my mind all night and day. I watch you like you're on my wrist. Come over, I need you right away. Never really spun like this, creeping through my mind all night and day. I watch you like you're on my wrist. Come over, I need you right away. I know it's a lot to take in, but there's something here if I'm not mistaken. Unusual feeling is just unimpressed, but I'm scared just to ask you if you're not taking I need.
We're going to go ahead and get started on some lock petals. Again, if you don't know how to do lock petals, check out my video right here at the top of the screen, how to do lock petals.
With you, I know you're right from me. I know, don't hide from me. You got good energy, so don't waste it away now, mama. Never really spun like this, creeping through my mind all night and day. I watch you like you're on my wrist. Come over, I need you right away. Never really spun like this, creeping through my mind all night and day. I watch you like you're on my wrist. Come over, I need you right away.
So as you can see, I'm finished with all of the lock petals. Let's get into the final look.
To say, too smart to be walking on ceilings, too soon to just go and celebrate. This shit is good, this shit is good though. I wanna savor everything it's good for. God came for you, God came but no need for you to do anything but get to know me now. You're right from me, I know, don't hide from me. You got good energy, so don't waste it